Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Allie. My family and I are homesteading here in West Georgia, and this is what a week on the farm looked like for us. Not really. Well, I started the week trying my hand at a new eggplant dish. We are growing a lot of eggplant in the garden, and that's not something I typically buy from the grocery store, so I am experimenting with new recipes. Okay, this is our first garden harvest. I'm gonna make some baba ganoush using this eggplant. Should we make hot hamburgers for dinner? Yeah. Maybe I should snip this. Yeah, I've heard the pests get the eggplants for sure.
Look, all the eggplants, every one of them, all the leaves have holes in them.
Wow. Look, that eggplant actually looks like it's got a disease or something.
The squash is completely... And our cucumbers are going pretty slow, huh? So here is the base of the baba ganoush dip. It is tahini. We did not have any garlic, so it's garlic seasoning, smoked paprika, regular paprika, salt, and lemon juice. And then I will put the baked eggplants. I have them baking in the oven at 425, and I'll add that. To dip in the baba ganoush, I am making some homemade tortillas. I can dip it?
No, that's just half of it. Is that good?
So good.
Baba ganoush. Okay. It doesn't look very appetizing. My husband is a Civil War history buff, so we took a family field trip to a Civil War reenactment. We are at a Civil War reenactment today at Pickett's Mill here in Dallas, Georgia.
Okay, all right. And then they'll send you up.
Perfect.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
This is life when you married a Civil War buff.
So exciting.
Musket firing today.
You remember being here?
Yeah, I do. Pickles Mill. I haven't seen Jance this excited in a long time.
Grabbing on baby's head.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, wow. How you remind people, young children, to brush their teeth. If you don't brush your teeth, they fall
So
off.
big that they just destroyed the lamb or whatever, so that's why there's so many amputations, right?
Exactly, because when the bone was hit, it just shattered it. All the muscles and ligaments, the nerve. Never eat the part where you hit the deer with the bullet, because it's just like jello. It's not edible.
Right.
What is this?
Doctor's lady?
Yeah.
Okay. Physicians are mandated to take care of the surrounding people. That includes women and children. If a lady was to come in because it wasn't proper for her to undress in front of her husband, let alone a total stranger, he would pull out the doctor's lady. She would point and describe where the problem was, determining if a further examination was necessary or not. Now, I've had numerous nurses say, man, I wish they had something like that at their clinic, because now with all the refugees coming in and so many cultures are so taboo on certain parts of the body that they're not allowed to discuss it, even with a physician. At least they could point and tell them where the problem was.
Yeah.
But that's what it was for. And I was like, why is it Asian? I actually found out finally that it was, that Asian was considered a lower class than blacks back then.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I was like, and they're always in this kind of promiscuous
Yeah,
pose.
I was gonna
And
say,
I'm like,
what's with the promiscuous pose?
I
like,
don't know, but all of them are in that pose,
that is so
which is kind of wild.
Huh.
It is. Ugh. Eyelid retractor.
Right, because I did cataract surgery as of 1811.
Oh, gross. Laudanum, isn't that like?
It's an opiate-based
Yeah.
alcohol, or morphine with alcohol. Morphine was usually like a milky white solution, and they didn't do that much injection as far as injections like we know today. So one of the things they sometimes would do is do the scarfinator, which I've got an 8 blade over here, so it was quickly razor sharp and cut through the skin, and then they would rub the morphine into it, and it would be absorbed through the subcutaneous tissue, and administering pain medications for the patients.
So how did you get into this? Like,
I am a registered nurse.
Okay, I was
And
gonna
for
ask if you have.
44
Yeah.
years. This September will be 45 for me.
Wow.
I just retired last August, so
Wow. Congratulations.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
So I can get to come out and do this more.
This is super
'cause
cool.
It's so hard with working full time, and I've had both knees replaced, a hip and 3 upper neck and 1 lumbar surgery.
gosh,
So,
wow,
I
yeah.
was getting to the point where my body's just saying, I ain't doing it no more. Honey.
Yeah.
Just don't step on the left stone. Step on the right one.
So this is our smokehouse. We put stuff in it. They would have dug down a little bit more, and you can see the spacing between the logs. This side has been built in, but if you go to this other side, they would have dug down for that one. So yeah. How cool. When you
Very
think
cool.
about it, because they didn't have any way to keep the meat fresh. Of course, that's the corn crib. So they would have, put the corn in there to dry, and they probably also, above the ground.
For airflow. They would have probably had to be very meticulous about when they harvested their pigs and.
Yes, probably
Because-
usually in the fall. So those stories of, butcher time, all the neighbors coming in, wasn't necessarily untrue. And if you look up in there, the rafters are way up there to the point where they could have also hung tobacco. They could have hung, like how they do onions together.
To cure them, yeah.
Yes, they could have done that.
Oh, like braiding onion situation, yeah.
Because everything that they grew is pretty much what they ate.
Yeah, the preserving of food is really interesting.
You
And
can.
I haven't learned how to can yet.
And it's not hard to do it all. Just after you peel them, make sure you get the hard core part out and quarter them when you put them into the jars.
Okay.
And then after you do that, something that my dad taught me is to take a knife and kind of stick it down into the jars, because you'll see like little air pockets now and then. That could cause it to explode in the canner.
And then it was off to the car wash to clean our truck. We're at the car wash.
Wow. Look at all the colors. Blue.
What do you think?
It's cleaning a truck.
Chance set up the pigs' first paddock, so they are in their first area and they have a job to do here on the homestead.
Okay, so we've had the pigs in a holding cell for about 2 weeks, training them to the electric netting. It seems like they've learned what that electric netting is, so I think it's time to move them over to their first paddock. We got these pigs kind of dual purpose. Number one, to help us clear, kind of dig up some land, uproot some poison ivy, and I'll show you the area, which is crazy. I cleared this area not even that long ago, and it looks like a wilderness. I mean, I got this cleaned up where we had a fire pit. Everything has grown back in no time at all. So we want to get these pigs in here, let them uproot this poison ivy and all these weeds and whatnot. So I got my fencing material. I put this fence up here because we were gonna have a party, and it was right when we got these pigs, and I didn't really know much about electric netting, so I was gonna kind of throw this up because we have our little hangout spot over there, and I just didn't want any of the little kids that were coming over run over here and touch this electric fence. So I threw this fence up, and then we're gonna put the electric netting kind of behind it. And I'm paranoid. I don't know. These are our first two pigs, and I'm paranoid that they're gonna get out of this electric netting and run out to the yard and disappear, and I can't get them. So I have some fencing left over right there, and we have that old picket fence was there before we moved here, and I'm kind of tempted to run just a line just like this fence, but cut across and have an exterior fence on the outside of the electric netting, just for a second layer of defense. I don't know if that's necessary, but I got the fence laying around, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put, and this fencing and the T-post and that, it's real easy to put up, and you can take it down. So I figured I'd go ahead and kind of close this in with this fence, and then put the electric netting on the inside, especially until because right now these pigs are so small, and they can just kind of, I don't know, man, they can dang near fit through the squares in the fence. But that's my plan. Let me know in the comments if that is absolutely unnecessary, or if y'all have done the same thing. Okay, so I got the electric netting up. Starting to get the hang of it, of kind of how to fold it up and how to finesse it, because it can get frustrating, get stuck on everything. I could see this being super easy in the pasture, just wide open grass. For the terrain I'm dealing with, it can be pretty frustrating. You can see it's relatively flat, but not even completely flat, but there's a lot of crap that it gets stuck on and caught on. But I got it, wasn't too bad. We bought the one piece, it's like 150 feet. And of course, if you buy it by like smaller sections and hook them together, it's more expensive, of course. It's such a, you know how that goes. But that would be better to have a couple separate pieces. That way you can flexibility with like kind of how you're setting it up. But So I got the pigs over there in the holding cell and the second half of the chicken run. So I think I'm gonna open that up, get them into the chicken run here where the chickens are, and then kind of bring them in here. I hadn't fed them the second half of the day today, so maybe I can get some food, pour it in their thing, and maybe they'll come right in. So we'll see. And I'm curious to see how they root and clear this land. I hope they can do a good job, because that's the main purpose of them even being here. But if not, we'll still get some bacon at the end. So, all right, there she is. Now, wish me luck on getting these suckers in here. We have not moved them. They came straight from that farm in a cage, brought the cage into the run, let them out. So I have not moved them. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully they don't escape, and because I don't know how anybody catches them. I mean, just from the little I see them running in the run there, it would be tricky if they got loose, like in the whole yard. I mean, I don't know. So, all right. Okay, you think I should, why don't you come into the chicken run and get a video?
Can I go around? So Chances used the push mower to mow some of this brush down so it's not touching the fence. So is it seem relatively easy to mow a path through this type of brush?
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Are you allergic to poison ivy?
Yeah, but you know.
You just touched it. Okay, so you see how I can peel that back?
Yeah, right here.
So I'm thinking
Make a
I'll
chute.
unhook it there. Run this out wide to here, and then have that electric netting come in and make a path.
That sounds like a good plan. Yeah. They're not like food driven right now, are they? Have they been eating?
They're hungry.
Oh, nice. That'll make all the difference in the world.
Yep.
So you're just gonna detach it from this post right here?
Is this still on? No. Oh no, but we just touched it. Okay.
No. He said he wants me to stand by the Energizer to turn it off and then quickly back on. Oh, all their bedding.
This way.
All their bedding.
You to go. Oh, they're better. Yeah.
We're always fussing at that dog. God. Hi, Biggie. Hi, Biggie. Hi, Biggie. Hi, Biggie. Hi, Biggie. They're hungry, huh?
Oh yeah. Nibble on my boots.
They're so cute how they nest in this bedding.
Oh, I got a cute picture of them earlier. They were literally spooning. Like literally.
Oh, they're so cute. Pigs are fun.
Okay, ladies. It's almost time.
I love when they get excited. Hi, pig. Hi, pig. Whoa. Hi, pig. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, pig. Hi, pig. You bite me. I know you would.
From what I noticed, they haven't bit me yet.
Yeah.
They'll go like this and like bump you with their snout. But they haven't like bit me.
It's just they have rather large teeth. Wow. We're coming up on a year living here, and it's just amazing how much work this one man has done. And of course we've had a ton of help from people like my mom, but
This one man has done an absolute metric ton
I'm out.
of work. It's unbelievable. This pig's a little bit skinnier. There's definitely a more dominant of the two. And it's this one. They can be kind of mean to each other. I'm gonna eat dinner with the pigs tonight. It's cool they had those fiberglass posts at Home Depot. I mean, those are just so useful to be able to like do stuff like that even.
These?
Yes.
Oh, no. No.
Did you get 4 of them?
Look at the gap. It's already.
Oh, wow. All right, I'll go stand next to the Energizer.
As soon as they're in, I'm going to quickly move this fence, and then you energize it. As soon as I get it up and good, right over there.
Okay.
Piggy, piggy, piggy. Come on, piggy, piggy, piggy. Come on, piggy, piggy, piggy.
You might need to herd them in.
Come on, piggy, piggy, piggy.
Yee, pig, 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 pig.
Come on, piggy, piggy.
How are we gonna get in here? Oh, you just climb over the fence, don't you? Well, that was easy.
Hit it. Wait. Hit it. On high. Good?
I don't know. Come over here, pig, and touch this. Well, hopefully they stay in. Don't touch that fence, hon. Nana brought lots of scraps for these pigs. So let's go.
Lots of scraps.
Let's go feed them.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna go feed the pigs. I'm so excited to feed the pigs. Yes.
It's fun to feed the pigs.
Oh, did you put something in that little pig I gave you?
Yeah.
Is that some succulents?
Yep. Here, mommy, you want to sit with her in this? Sorry, guys, I always forget to show you actually feeding the pigs, but they love it.
Yeah, they're so happy. Look at them. Oh, yum, yum, yum. God, watch out, Winston.
Chance is literally crashing out because he thinks the dog is eating the fruit off of our fruit trees. Wow, that looks so good. But it's obviously the deer.
No, there's never been a deer in our yard ever. Not one time.
They come in the middle of the night.
And the twigs are broken.
That's what deer do. They snap. They, you know.
No, well, we know Winston got the others. Do we
Can I
not?
try that? What is this?
A plum.
This is a plum from
A
our
delicious,
tree?
yeah.
Is there a pit in it?
Yeah. You do it so you don't bite the pit.
Oh
Mmm.
my word.
I know.
That is so good. Oh my god.
See, and those are like super acidic, so it makes sense that Winston's not eating those.
How many are there?
There's a good bit of those.
Really? Are
haven't-
they ready?
That was the most ripe one, but they're close. So that makes
You
sense.
want to try it, baby?
I already tried. She took a little bite and wouldn't get any more.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. That's so exciting. I would love to try a peach.
No, hon, really.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
The pit, hon.
Isn't that yummy, baby?
Did she just put the pit in her mouth?
No, the pit's still on the fruit.
Okay. Babies, they need pretty much full access, huh?
Yeah.
Good call, There we go. Look at that. Alright, ladies, y'all ready to go inside?
Yeah.
Look at those pigs. How happy they are. Good job, piggies. Get all that poison ivy. Uproot it all, little piggies.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't love the baba ganoush that I made, and I think it's because I don't like smoked paprika, and maybe I just put too much smoked paprika in it, but I definitely think that I do like eggplants, and I'm going to try my hand at fried eggplants right now because I think we have a couple more eggplants in the garden. I mean, I'm sure these are probably still on the small side. But it looks like there's a couple I could harvest for just making a little bit of, just making a little bit of fried eggplant. Fried eggplant? Yeah, fried eggplant. I'll go get some stuff. Am I thinking of the right thing? You fry eggplant, right? Or do you fry zucchini? Because my zucchinis are starting to form, but I don't have enough for zucchinis right now. Okay, I think it's fried eggplant. This will surely be good. Okay, so I tried to cut them into like thin. Okay, I tried to cut them into like strips or like patties. And now I will bread them. Or first I will put them in the egg and then I'll bread them and then we'll fry them. Okay, I'm pumping the brakes here and I just salted these and put them on a paper towel. So maybe they need to lose some water content. Wow, look how much moisture that pulled out. You can see the water. Next up, it was time to open a birthday gift from my Aunt Amy. So my aunt sent me this birthday present. Let's open it. I'm trying to remember what she said. She got whatever's in this box in Martha's Vineyard. And I think she was saying that her mother-in-law collects these. I have no idea what's in here, but I'm very excited. I love my aunt, and I know she's watching, so hi Aunt Amy, I love you. Thank you for my gift. There's like a coffee mug. Oh, wow. This is so perfect because I have no coffee mugs. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to drink my coffee out of these. This is so sweet. They're adorable. Little farm mugs. A pig. Made by Solomine in Italy. And these are so cute. What Amy got me. Ooh. Oh. One broke, one casualty. That's so sad because it looks like it was a dog one.
One broke?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Aunt Amy. I love you. And finally this week, I rounded it all out with another garden fresh cooking attempt.
Is that good, baby? She's eating a garden plum. What is this? Ooh, interesting carrot. But the pigs will like this. Probably too warm for these carrots to taste any good. Wow. Actually, these carrots are super good, and I'm gonna take them inside and chop them up and freeze them, and we'll just have carrots. They're delicious. They're not bitter. Right when I was about to write off carrots altogether, I got the best carrot haul I've ever gotten. These are beautiful. I mean, not aesthetically beautiful, but beautiful because I grew them. Honestly, I guess the trick with carrots is you just have to wait 8 months for them to be ready. Look at that. I almost abandoned that one in the ground. It's the biggest one yet. Isn't this cool, Angel? We grew, you know, about a pound of carrots.
Wow, look at this. We're putting food up, hun.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna bag that up, and we got carrots in the freezer. The thing about these pigs is they need so much food, and they are needing more and more food every single day. My parents just called and said they dumpster dove at the local grocery store. Let's see what they got. It's a feeding frenzy out here. So where'd y'all get this?
That's a Food Depot. There's tons more.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This is collards in here?
Mm-hmm. You can have that for dinner.
Ew.
And what's in
How
here?
do I get this lettuce opened up?
You need a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this we can place this one.
I'm coming back, baby. Okay, so I have my zucchini spears here, and I'm going to toss them in olive oil and I guess just olive oil. Olive oil. Okay, olive oil and pepper and minced garlic. Alrighty, here's my strips of zucchini. I am not adding salt until after I bake it. I'm going to bake for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to flip, bake 15 minutes more, add salt, and then bake again for 5 minutes. All right, now this is 15 minutes, and we are going to flip them. They don't look at all crispy.
Mama.
Yeah, baby. What, baby?
Mama.
Yeah. They look very soggy. Alrighty, here is the finished product. It's still very soft.
One little stripe of cheese.
Stripe. Well, they're extremely soggy still. So it's just a very wet zucchini, but they're probably still delicious. As always, thank you all so much for watching another video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!